to the politics of it. I have with me this afternoon Vivek Silas, Sanjay Jha, Pradeep Bhandari, and also joining the debate with us is from the BRS, we have Mr. Sridhar Reddy, and from the TDP, Pattabhi Ram Komareddy joining the debate. Vivek Silas, to you, may I ask, are you as pessimistic on the outlook of the budget as Sanjay Jha? या कुछ अच्छा लगा?
क्या अच्छा लगा नाविका जी? सबसे पहले तो आपको प्रणाम कर रहा हूँ। क्या अच्छा लगा, क्या अच्छा लगेगा जब हमारे प्रधानमंत्री माननीय मोदी जी ने कह दिया कि हमारे जो गरीब हैं और मिडिल इनकम ग्रुप हैं उनके ऊपर माता लक्ष्मी की विशेष कृपा बनी रहे। जब वो प्रधानमंत्री खुद ही इस बात को एडमिट कर चुके हैं तो वो किस तरह का बजट प्रस्तुत करने जा रहे हैं हम सबको समझ में आ रहा हो। किस तरह के बजट उन्होंने प्रस्तुत किया है पिछले 4-5-6 सालों में, वो भी हमने देख लिया।
लक्ष्मी जी प्रकट हो गई हैं, आपको दिखी नहीं?
लक्ष्मी जी आ गई हैं, माता लक्ष्मी हमारे पास तो नहीं प्रकट हुई नाविका जी, और कहीं अगर गरीबों पे या मिडिल इनकम पे कुछ अनुकंपा हुई होगी तो उसके बारे में मुझे जानकारी नहीं है।
शायद तो विश्वास की कमी है, इसीलिए दिखता नहीं है। प्रकट हो चुकी हैं, लोगों को दिख चुकी हैं। कॉलर्स हैव कॉल्ड अप एंड सेड दे आर वेरी हैप्पी। आपको नहीं दिख रही हैं। प्रदीप भंडारी, इसका क्या उपाय है?
जो टैक्स देता है उसको दिखी है।
Navika ji, as I said, that the Indian opposition today is a meltdown mode because they also know deep inside their heart that this is a budget which is a huge transformative pro-middle class budget. Navika ji, the biggest point which I want to reiterate, 90% of the middle class which used to pay tax earlier now does not have to pay tax because 12 lakh annual income, if you tabulate it, 90% of the tax bracket of the middle class, tax-paying middle class, falls less than 12 lakh. So unofficially you can say, or indirectly, for 90% of the people there is zero tax who used to pay earlier. Along with that, even if your annual income is 20 lakh, the effective tax rate is only 10%. This is a transformative step which will have repercussions to boost demand and consumption, which my friend Vivek is not understanding because clearly the Samajwadi Party understands politics less and economics even lesser.
Well, clearly none of the politicians are paying taxes. The tax-paying janta extremely happy. Politicians, especially in the opposition, don't pay taxes, and therefore tax terrorism का भी डर रहता है और लक्ष्मी माँ भी नहीं नजर आती. But let me ask Sridhar Reddy. Sridhar Reddy, would you like to congratulate the finance minister today for taking a historic step in terms of tax reliefs? Something that hasn't happened in the last 3 decades.
Yeah, I mean, the measures taken in the income tax is certainly good news to the middle class. There is no doubt about it. But you need to get the clarity in it because for up to 4 lakhs, absolutely there is zero. After that, we have to see the further clarity in it. Now, blatantly, straight away, we cannot say 100% zero tax and 12 lakhs. You will need more clarity. Though she has specified on the floor of the House, we still need some more clarity on this. Except this good news, there is nothing much to be seen for the middle class also in this. Secondly, all non-BJP ruled states are ignored and completely out of it. For the last 10 years, Telangana, being a new state, we got a raw deal in many issues. Even this year, for some important projects, our state government, though Congress is in rule now, they too have proposed some projects to be taken up in the state at various levels, whether it is Metro Rail Phase 2 in Hyderabad, then flexibility in Mahatma Gandhi, NREGS, and Backward Regional Grants Fund and all. There are many things close to 1.5 lakh crores they have proposed for various projects. Not even a single project have been considered. I have not seen anywhere in that. So as far as Telangana is considered, we are once again disappointed, and the stepmotherly treatment is being continued by the central government. This is a national budget. A lot of stuff is
there in the fine print. Maybe we all need to read it. But first reaction coming in from Union Home Minister, Mr. Amit Shah, while he's praised the visionary budget and talked about everything for the Kisan, Garib, middle class, Mahila and children and the youth, he says middle class is always in the Prime Minister's heart. Zero income tax till 12 lakh income. The proposed tax exemption will go a long way in enhancing the financial well-being of the middle class. Well, so the middle classes, they're being applauded. Mr. Komareddy, Mr. Sridhar Reddy and Mr. Sanjay Jha, Vivek Silas, all very disappointed with the budget. How do you see the budget, and can you see any positive green shoots coming from it? Ki sab kuch, everything is dark and black.
Navika, good afternoon. See, it is very much common for the opposition, to cut a sorry face, to express their disappointment. So that is not something which surprises me. But, keeping aside politics, if you look at the budget, it is a very progressive budget. It is a budget which will enhance the growth of this country. It is a budget which had addressed various sectors. For example, you take the PM Dhan Dhanya Krishi Yojana, which is a scheme which is going to cover 100 districts currently which have low productivity in agriculture and which is going to benefit 1.7 crore farmers. Will the opposition get disappointed with this scheme? Can Mr. Sanjay Jha say, I'm extremely disappointed with the PM Dhan Dhanya Krishi Yojana, which is going to benefit 1.7 crore farmers?
Sanjay Jha, respond. There is for the farmers' welfare schemes. Will you oppose that as well?
Navika, may I request everybody who's watching your program, kindly look at all the announcements made in the last year's budget and see which were accomplished. Barely few, and only a few of them reached around 70% of completion. So announcement of schemes mean nothing. It's about execution and delivery of those schemes. So I think, right now to get carried away is being extremely opportunistic. The bottom line is, where are the jobs? Tell me, where are the jobs? Because that is holding back the India growth story. Naukri kahan hai? Berozgari kab jayegi? Uska jawab pehle dijiye aap.
Pradeep Bhandari, respond. 70% completion certificate given by Sanjay Jha on all schemes. Now, please respond to the rest.
Well, I will just respond by a simple example. The number of tap water connections that Sanjay Jha's party Congress provided in 7 decades, we have provided in 10 years, which is 15 crore households. 80% rural households have got tap water connection, potable drinking water, which you could not do for 70 years. Read the budget, Sanjay Jha. I know you are having a meltdown because you know this is an absolutely transformative budget for the middle class and you want to divert. Now, coming on to the part, you do not talk about jobs. Read the RBI report and the SBI report. You created 2 crore jobs in UPA. We have created 17 crore jobs. We have created more than 1 lakh startups. We are unleashing newer potential in renewable energy. We are ensuring that our exports get incentive. Now you tell us, are you against middle class? Why are you against middle class? Are you saying that steps taken for middle class is rubbish? You have displayed your anti-middle class mindset on the show. Just because the middle class have got tax. No.
Realize how you have hurt the middle class.
You might be a rich man, Sanjay.
And if you are responding, you're responding to opposition pressure.
But do not say the steps taken for the Indian middle class are rubbish. This displays the Congress party's anti-middle class mindset. Yesterday you were anti-tribal. You displayed your anti-tribal mindset by the comment of Sonia Gandhi. Today you have said that the progressive steps for the Indian middle class is rubbish. You have disobeyed and disrespected 90% of the Indian middle class by saying that the tax proposals are rubbish. Sanjay, this is absolutely unjustified. You should apologize on the behalf of the Congress party because you are a loyalist
Bhandari, you have exploited the middle class for the last 10 years on oil prices. You have exploited them by giving no jobs. You have exploited them by giving them cities with pollution. You have taken away their money in corruption and crony capitalism. You are anti-middle class and it has been established. And you have been forced to make the changes because we put the pressure on you.
I ask you,
that's it.
Go down from your lavish apartment and ask 5 people. In fact, ask 5 people, why are you against the tax proposals of 12 lakh zero exemption? Why are you getting so rattled? You should celebrate
because we are asking you, I hope you are not taking the money away from other expenditure.
Sanjay Jha, you have demonstrated time and again that you are cut off from reality, and that really shows up in every election, at least for the Congress party. I'm not saying that only elections, give a report card on everything. But having said that, today not to look at the tax relief,